now I'm jacking the pace. Shatter the safes where the hours are stacked. Locked in the vault where the century's trapped. Linguistic heist, I'm picking the locks. Broke in the past, left footprints and clocks. Future got shook when I shifted the cadence. Now history glitching, reality vacant. Time's on a loop, so I'm stealing the gaps. Running in circles, but doubling back. Echoes of echoes, I'm fractal with facts. Bars I ain't spit yet still ripple the past. I'm spitting too fast, I broke out the frame. Tongue in a warp drive, outrunning the flame. Paradoxes unravel when cadence is bent. I spit in reverse and still make it connect. Past versions of me leave clues in the bars. Wrote this in 3020, then sent it to Mars. Message decrypted, it fractured my speech. Now I'm talking in riddles my future self preached. Rhymes in recursion, the sequence is cryptic. Syllables quantumly glitching in physics. A verse from tomorrow appeared in my notepad. I ain't even write it, but somehow I wrote that. Sliced through the matrix, absconded with language. Took all the verbs and left vowels abandoned. Blueprints of syntax encrypted in gold. Linguistic infinity stuck in the code. Switched all the nouns with the words yet invented. Now every sentence is breaking dimensions. I stole the blueprints of rap from the start. Now every MC just copies my art. If I spit it, then it's already happened. If I thought it, it shifted through planets. Took all the slang, reprogrammed the masses. Every tongue speaks in my lyrical fractals.
Wait, how did I get here? Ain't this where I started? Thought I escaped, but the loop just restarted. Every 16, the verse rewinds back. Bars deja vu, but the cadence intact. Syllables tripping, I spit in a circle. Line stack infinite, reality hurdles. Did I just say this, or did I just think it? Spoke it, Spomara, but now it's encrypted. Voices from past selves whispering hints. Every word fractal, the pattern intense. Hyperdrive faster, but I ain't go nowhere. This beat is a portal, the loop is aware. I'm trapped in the rhythm's alive. It spits back my words, the beat's got a mind. The only way out is to vanish within it. The heist was a lie, I was never the villain. Reality glitches, my footprints erased. The clock's back intact, not a second displaced. But listen real close, hear the echoes that linger. A verse at a time, still stuck in your fingers.
I stepped in the cipher, the beat deja vu. Felt like I spit this, but how could that be true? Every bar I deliver already existed. Words from tomorrow encrypted and twisted. I see my reflection, but it wasn't my face. Another me rhyming in parallel space. Each syllable fractal, each cadence a clue. A loop in the system, I'm lost in the groove. Remember that vault where I fractured the time? That wasn't the start, it was part of the rhyme. Each track's a portal, each verse is a thread. Pull at the pattern, it tangles instead. I'm moving too fast, I broke out a sequence. Echoes of echoes distorting my frequency. Spit in the present, but future me listens. Here's what I say and then sends back revisions. Running at light speed, my cadence is glitching. Bars folding over, the rhythm keeps shifting. I rap this already, I'll spit it again. Past me and future me looping within. I tried to escape it, I spit in reverse, but all that it did was rewind the whole verse. I listened real close and I heard what was missing. The beat ain't a loop, the loop is the rhythm. Last time I broke in and stole all the nouns, but this time I'm digging much deeper underground. Found in the cracks was a hidden inscription. Reality's written, now flip the encryption. So I flipped it, I twisted the words I was given. Suddenly time didn't move, it just listened. My voice was the key, but I never had known. Each verse I recorded, rewrote what was shown. Back in the vault, but the vault wasn't there. The mic was a portal, the rhythm was air. The heist was illusion, the treasure was speech. I wasn't just rapping, I fractured belief.
Wait, hold up, how did I get here again? Ain't this the same place the last verse began? Did I just spit this, or did I just think it? If time doesn't move, then what is existence? I glance at the notepad, the ink is alive. The letters rearrange and the words start to rhyme. The chorus repeats, but the tempo is different. A voice in the static says, now do you get it? I get it, I see it, the pattern is real. The flow is recursion, the cadence reveals. Every track loops, but the meaning expands. A cipher so infinite, never unplanned. You hear this again and you'll notice what changed. Each listen a layer, each pattern remains. The deeper you dig, the clearer the vision. But only if you listen between what was written.
I spit and it echoes before I can hear it. A voice from the past or the future in spirit. I tried to move forward, but somehow I'm trapped. The verse I just wrote got sent decades back.
Wait, who wrote this? My pen on my mind. If I think it tomorrow, does it rewrite time? The beat starts distorting, the sequence collides. The cipher is breaking, the rhythm divides. The words that I spit are rewriting the start. Each rhyme's a decision that fractures apart. This ain't just a loop, this time it's a fracture. One road to the future, one road to the rapture.
Two versions of me in a cipher stand frozen. One says break it, the other says hold it. I spit and I listen, I study the glitch. The paradox echoes and bends as I switch. I could shatter the cadence and free every line, or stay in the rhythm and let it rewind. But what if the future ain't meant to be written? What if escaping just deletes my existence? I feel the mic tremble, the bass line distorts. A beat from tomorrow collides with the source. One me disappears, the other one speaks. If you're still in the loop, then who set you free? I stole all the verbs and I twisted the system. But what if my heist was already predicted? What if my mission was never my own? What if I'm trapped in a verse that was cloned? The beat breaks apart like the glass of a mirror. I see 20 versions of me getting clearer. Some try to spit but their voices are gone. Some stare at me silent then vanish in song. I reach for the mic but the weight is too heavy. This ain't just a cipher, the future is deadly. If I spit one more line, the paradox swells. The beat is a doorway, the cadence a spell. So I did what I shouldn't, I flipped every sentence. The beat lost its center, the rhythm upended. The cipher collapsed, I fell through the static. A voice whispered, now watch what will happen. I woke in a room, no mic, no distortion. A desk, a blank page, no echoes, no chorus. No loops, no time, no verses to send. I finally escaped, or did it just end? So I did what I shouldn't. I flipped every sentence, the beat verse to center, the rhythm appended, the cipher collapsed. I fell through the static, a voice whispering, now watch what will happen. I woke in a room, no mic, no distortion, a desk, a blank page, no echoes, no chorus, no loops, no time, no verses to send. I finally escaped. Or did it just end? Or did it just end?
So I did what I should.
I woke up in silence, no rhythm, no echoes, no beat underneath me, no voice from the threshold. The pen felt too heavy, the page stayed blank. My past selves erased or trapped in the banks. I ran to the window, but time wasn't moving. The sky was a painting, the building's illusions. No loops, no lines, no verses to bend. But something felt wrong, did I really transcend? A whisper behind me, the cipher's not done. I turned and I froze, I was staring at another me, dressed in the words I once spit. He smirked and he laughed. You thought you escaped it. Who are you? I stammered. He grinned, you should ask. I'm the next version of you from the verse in the past. You broke out the loop, but you built one instead. You spit your way free, now the cipher embeds. I stepped back confused, every thought split in two. If I was the future, then who was the truth? If time was a pattern, then patterns would bend. But every escape just resets it again. I checked my reflection, but saw someone different. His cadence was missing, his syllables distant. This ain't just a loop, it's a paradox prison. You left the recursion, but lost all the rhythm. I grabbed for a mic, but my voice wouldn't land. No syllables formed, just a weight in my hands. You see it now, don't you? My shadow self spoke. You left the construct, but the construct's a joke. If you leave the loop, then the loop just rewrites. You can't kill the cipher, it lives in the mic. The words that you spit, they become what is written. The only way out is to finish the mission. I glanced at the paper, it started to fill. Lines from my past started writing at will. The cipher reloaded, the beat kicked in. I never escaped, I just started again. Maybe the cycle ain't meant to be severed. Maybe the loop is the key to forever. Maybe each track ain't a prison to break, but a rhythm to master, a world to create. The mic started humming, the echoes returned, the beat realigned, the cadence unburned. If every escape just extends the design, then I ain't trapped, I'm the architect of time. I stepped in the nexus where echoes was restless. Gripped up the cadence, then flipped it to metric. Scripted a blueprint, the rhythm electric. Built up the bass lines with slang so eclectic. Hi-hats tap like footsteps on pavement. Snare split air like a prophecy ancient. Kick shake bricks make the skyline glitch. Got bass in the basement, slang in the mix. Turned metaphors to sediment, the landscape painted definite. Verbs became the vertebrae, my syntax stay intelligent. Ad-libs built the atmosphere, the wind hum with resonance. Every bar a pillar, every syllable benevolence. Syntax thick like molasses dripped. Rhyme molten lava, volcanic spit. Sky got phrases engraved in mist. Clouds got hooks that sustain and twist. Ain't no fillers in this town, if it's weak it's erased. Every verse gotta echo, gotta stick to the bass. Every drum line govern time, every kick gotta say. Every rhyme like a ruler, so the beats stay laced. Every syllable sacred, the cadence engraved in. The flow ain't just smooth, it's a system, a haven. Ain't no whispering weak, ain't no flimsy displaying. You speak with precision,
watch what you saying. The wind claps snares, the leaves hum lows, the trees chop samples, the rivers compose, the birds spit hooks, every rock got prose, the earth breathes rhythm, even time got flows. Sunshine hit with a sub-bass shimmer, moonlight bend and the triplet deliver, galaxy glisten in infinite loops, constellations connect like multis and groups.
Mic ain't a mic, it's a holy inscription, written in rhythms, encoded in diction. Spit through the speakers, the skies start glitching. Gravity shattered, the cadence was lifting. Echoes move like tremors of fate. I spit and the past start to levitate. Drop to 16, now the seas vibrate. The ozone split into 808s. Every error gets a kick drum correction. No weak bars, they bend to perfection. No fumbled lines, just syncopation. Every misstep's a modulated cadence. I sculpted the skyline, looped the abyss, morphed verbs into bridges, syllables twist. The world ain't a world, it's a rhyme that exists, and the beat never drops, cause it already hits. Now tell me, is this a verse or a map? Is this just rhythm or time overlap? If cadence eternal, then so am I. Cause this ain't a cipher, it's life amplified. I built it, I spoke it, I laced it in slang. The world is a loop, it echoes my name. And when I am gone, the cadence remains. For rhythm is God, and I wrote the frame. Tell me, is this a verse or a map? Is this just rhythm or time overlap? If cadence eternal, then so am I. Cause this ain't a cipher, it's life amplified. I built it, I spoke it, I laced it in slang. The world is a loop, it echoes my name. And when I am gone, the cadence remains. For rhythm is God, and I wrote the frame.